Hi, I'm Krista, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you balance exercises and balance exercise progressions that you can do to prepare your body for hiking. Balance is such an important skill for hiking because number one, it can decrease your chances of falling and hurting yourself while you're out there. But number two, it can also decrease the chances that you develop a repetitive strain injury. Those are the types of injuries that happen over lots of repetitive use. So you might notice over hours, days, weeks, months of hiking, your knee starts to hurt. That's a repetitive strain injury. And increasing your ability to balance and improving your balance can decrease the chances that you get those as well. I am an avid hiker. I also have a degree in physiotherapy, so I'm drawing on my expertise to share with you this information. It's important to note here though that this video is not considered physiotherapy. If you want an individualized approach, then you'll need a one-on-one session with a physiotherapist who can perform an assessment, diagnosis, and give you a treatment plan. And of course, I want you to stay safe while trying out these exercises, so don't do anything you don't feel comfortable doing, and it can be helpful to have a wall nearby that you can just put your hand on to catch your balance at any time, or something like that. Okay, let's get started. As I go here, I'm going to be going through progressions of exercise. So you're going to want to find the hardest one that you can do that's challenging, but you're not great at it yet. So somewhere that feels hard enough, but not so hard you can't do it at all. And I'll be starting with the easiest one, working my way to the hardest one. So wherever you get to, where it feels like that's hard enough, stop there and you practice that one until you're good at it. Then you can move on to the next level. So let's start with our feet touching each other, arms by our sides, eyes open, looking at one spot. If this feels easy, try rotating your head. If that still feels easy, close your eyes. Okay, if you were good at those, we're going to move on to tandem balance. So you're going to place your right foot right in front of your left foot, right heel touching your left big toe like you're standing on a balance beam. Look straight ahead. You might already feel a little bit more wobbly. Good. Switch sides, so left foot in front. Each side might feel different, and that's totally okay. None of us are perfectly symmetrical. Good, if you still feel like we need more of a challenge, we'll switch feet again, and then this time rotate your head while standing in that tandem balance. Right foot in front of your left. Great, if that still feels okay, switch feet again. Head rotations on this side. Okay, that still feels okay. Switch feet again, this time eyes closed. Good, switch feet again, eyes closed on the other side. Great. If those all felt pretty good, we're going to move on to single leg balance. So starting with your left foot down, lift your right foot up, gaze at somewhere right in front of you. You want to make sure you're doing the single leg balance well, so you don't want your trunk leaning way over, wobbling, stepping down lots. If you're really falling out of it a lot, go back and practice that tandem stance. Good, switch sides, right foot down, left foot up. Looking at one spot. It's okay if you need to have your arms out, but we're not wanting those huge wobbles. Little wobbles are okay. It's challenging, but not too hard in that case. Good, if that still feels easy, or relatively, switch back to your left foot down, adding in head rotations. If you fall out of it every now and then, it's no big deal. Good. Switching feet. Head rotations on that side, on the right side. Your foot's feeling wobbly. That is okay. You're challenging your foot muscles. And I forgot to mention that if you're not comfortable with bare feet, that's okay. You can wear your shoes. But if you are okay with bare feet, it's actually a little bit harder for your foot muscles. They'll be working harder, so you'll be strengthening your feet at the same time. Okay, switch back to your left foot. If head rotations felt good, try eyes closed. Good, if that feels okay, open your eyes. Switch to your right foot, eyes closed. Good. Nice work. We've moved through all of the more static exercises. If you still feel like you're not being challenged, let's move on to some dynamic exercises. If not, keep practicing the ones previously in the video that felt hard enough for you. So the first one we're going to work on are single leg deadlifts. So starting by balancing on your left foot, right foot up. Activate your core by drawing the lower part of your belly towards your spine. Keep your spine straight as you hinge forwards. And back up. Try not to touch your right foot down in between reps. Good. Switch sides, same thing, activating your lower core, or activating your core by drawing your lower abdomen towards your spine. Keep breathing, so make sure you don't hold your breath with any of these. Great. If that still felt okay, we're going to move on to single leg squats. Balancing on your left foot, bringing your right foot off the floor in front of you. And what we're going to do is we're going to squat down on the one foot, but you want to try to keep your knee in line with your second toe. So not letting it wobble too much. There's going to be a bit of wobble, but you don't want it collapsing in or out too much. Squat down, back up. And you can go lower than I'm going. This is what feels max to me right now with my knee. But if it feels like too easy, you can go lower. Switching sides. Of course, now we're incorporating strength and balance together. Good. I need a little break. It's hard to do these while talking to you too. Okay, next we're going to move on to even more dynamic exercises. So we're going to add in some hops. What this does is it really helps prepare you to be able to regain your balance over more uneven terrain. If you're going quicker, going downhill, if you need to catch yourself at all, this can really help with that. Only move on to this though if everything else felt good, relatively straightforward, nothing was too hard, and you feel ready for it. So we're going to start with single leg hops, balancing on your right foot, and it's just how it sounds. You're going to jump and then land, but you want to stick your landing. So you're not just hopping, you're going to jump, stick your landing, and then jump, stick your landing. Try not to let your knee wobble too much. Good. Switch to your left side, same thing. Ooh, left side's a bit harder for me. Okay, good. I probably would stay there if I'm assessing myself right now, but I'm going to show you lateral bounds because that's the next level. Same thing, you're going to stick your landing when you do these. Starting on the left, jumping laterally and then sticking your landing, not like what I did. Stick like this. Stick your landing. Stick. Not letting your knee wobble too much, trying to keep your landing as quiet as you can. Good job. Those are all of the exercise progressions that I'm going to show you in this video. So like I said, find the one that feels just hard enough for you, and then when you're feeling ready, move on to the next level, whether it's eyes closed, head rotations, or more of the dynamic exercises. If anything didn't feel good for you, if you have any questions about your physical ability to do any of these, make sure you seek help from a medical health professional who can guide you in an individualized way. Let me know in the comments of this video which exercise you liked the most or which one you found the hardest. I'm super curious to know. And good luck practicing these, and I hope they help with your hiking. Bye!